Hola, hola, muy buenos dias, continuous liners. Just got my beautiful latte here in Cafe Murmillo, aquí en San Miguel de Allende. That first sip of coffee, right? Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Hi, everyone. How we all doing today? It is Thanksgiving week for those of us who celebrate it. And, you know, it's been said before, but it is one of the nicer holidays because it's not a religious thing. It's not tied into necessarily shopping, although buying the food is certainly very expensive, right, these days. But you know, it's still kind of a nice time to gather with people. And also, we here in the Continuous Line Storytelling are doing our Continuous Line Gratitude, and it has been super cool to watch what everyone's doing. And it's also just a really nice reminder. I'm sure we have all heard over the years, like, oh, the way to feel better is to, you know, focus on your gratitude. What are you grateful for? Oh, what do you have higher vision for, right? Well, I'm here to tell you, when you have a continuous line daily drawing practice, you develop higher vision. It's just the way the cards are. When you lean into and develop and encourage and nurture and strengthen your drawing practice, you develop higher vision. Well, Megan, what does that mean? Well, it means that you're able to see things differently, and I think as artists we all kind of know that, right? Once you start becoming the artist you're supposed to be, the world looks different, right? Like maybe as a sketcher you tend to look at things like, how would I draw that? How would I draw that, right? Composition, how would I, oh, maybe I would move that tree over here and that vase over here, right? You start to look at how you would rearrange things, maybe, right? And it also is a great way, in that and through that, it's a great way to disengage from the chaos of the day, right? The chaos of the day is we're like in this whole like bizarre alternate universe of, it's not news, it's just they're pumping out disinformation just nonstop, right? So you know, I think most of us have sort of grown up where you start the day and you just look at the news. What's happening in the world, right? Oh my God, you look now and you're like, oh my God, he's gay, and oh my God, it's Russian, and oh my God, it's all a lie. I mean, that's how it is these days, right? And so it can be very, very rattling, right? So in the continuous line practice, I've always said from the get-go that by having a continuous line practice, you push through your drawing fears, you learn and practice composition, and you build confidence. Three basic things that just kind of are circular, right? Push through your drawing fears, right? You don't stop yourself just because you think you can't draw that winged horse. And by practicing the winged horse who's on a wall and there's light fixtures and a doorway and, well, you can't see it, but it's an espresso bar, right? And so when you start drawing these things, you start connecting the horse, oh, and the wing, oh, and look, there's a light fixture, and there's a wall line, and more light fixtures, and a doorway, oh, and a table. Oh, man, look, there's someone sitting there. Oh, there's me sitting here, right? So then here's that big mop of hair, and oh, glasses, and that thing, and boo, oh, talala. And so all of a sudden you've drawn this whole thing together, and you didn't stop and think, oh, I can't draw that, oh, I can't draw people, oh, I can't draw glasses, whatever it is, right? So you've pushed through your drawing fears, you've discovered composition techniques, and you've built your confidence, because you're like, wow, look, I can do that, I'm going to do it again. In fact, I'm going to have a sip of my coffee again, right? And so that is what, I mean, all artistic practices, I believe, consist of those things when you do them with regularity, right? When you commit, when you're a dedicated, even if you're a dedicated hobbyist, right? There's plenty of dedicated hobbyists. And, you know, by doing that, you're removing yourself from a world that is increasingly bizarro and stressful, right? Like it's super stressful to just see like the most incompetent people in the world messing everything up, right? Destroying everything. It's stressful, right? Because it's breaking down the norms of the things that we have throughout our lifetime been accustomed to, right? And so like right now in the continuous line thing, the daily drawing prompts is gratitude, right? And I have the prompts on there, and some of them are, some of them are silly and fun, right? Like, what are those things called? The floats from the Macy's Day Parade, your favorite pair of jeans, a cozy chair, the turkey, all those kinds of things, right? And it may seem elementary and it may seem silly to draw these things, which, first of all, who cares? Nobody cares. Who cares if anyone thinks it's silly, right? Because who cares? Look at where we're at in the world, right? Thinking that anyone cares if you're like drawing your favorite slippers. I mean, come on. If that's what makes you feel better, do it, right? And so then, even just to draw, like even the customs of Thanksgiving, right? If you draw some of those things, and it may seem elementary. Remember when we drew turkeys as kids, right? Oh, look at that. It is totally a turkey, right? That's something that we did do as kids, and it was hilarious, right? Like, did your mom put it on the refrigerator? My mom did, right? I remember seeing my turkey on my mom's refrigerator while she was cooking a turkey. And those are the kinds of things that, maybe for a lot of people, I feel like I'm going to speak for myself, but I feel like just generally speaking, a lot of the customs and traditions of not only Thanksgiving, but just our way of life has just changed drastically, right? Due to technology, due to political economy, the whole deal, right? Like things have just changed drastically. And so, and that can be sad, but it also can be exciting. There can be like new discoveries, new ways of doing things. Like, for as horrendous as the whole AI thing is, I know it's helping a lot of people. I know a lot of people are using it, and they're learning things about themselves, and they're learning things about how to live more efficiently and effectively, and they're exploring creative things, right? Yeah, and then it's also destroying the world, right? You got to take the good with the bad. And so, like, I know a lot of people who's just, their families are scattered or maybe not even around anymore, right? So there is no, like, family Thanksgiving in my world, right? And I know that's true, especially here in Mexico. There's, we're all orphans here. Many of us are orphans, right? So there's just the norms of not that you have to do the exact thing you did when you were growing up. I'm not trying to be all MAGA, like, oh, let's make it great again and do what we did when we were young idiots. Wait, what? I just kind of veered off there. It's not about like making, not embracing change, but I know like for Thanksgiving that it usually brings up a lot of memories for people of like how things were done and what we ate. Oh, we ate this one and not that one. And so I think a really great thing to do is to draw these things, right? Draw your memories, draw your traditions, because they're slipping away, right? They're slipping away, or they're evolving, right? How do you want to look at that? They're evolving, right? And, change can be hard for us. Some change is good, but some change is hard to sort of like, oh my God, this is gone now, right? Whatever it is. Like for me, my whole family's gone, right? And it's not like I'm sitting around boo-hooing, but it just can be strange sometimes to think that, like, I have no family. I have no family. Now I have friends, and I have a network. Oh my God! Like, you can put that on my tombstone. She had a network. That sounds so pitiful. That sounds so 2019, doesn't it? She had a network. She had an online community. And online communities are totally awesome. I totally love having an online community. But, and so that's part of the thing that gives me my higher vision. See, I'm a good marketer. I got to tie all these things back in. But just, taking time to like draw things, and even like I drew my great grandmother yesterday, not on purpose. She kind of just appeared. And I feel like that is literally one of the magical benefits of continuous line, is if you lean into the line and you just like, it's channeling. It's absolutely channeling, right? That doesn't mean that you're going to get UFOs and aliens talking to you, but you might. And I feel like this whole like drawing continuous line, it's a vital part of the practice. And I know some people are looking at me like, what the heck is she talking about? What the heck is she talking about? This is channeling, right? Julia Cameron's morning pages, that's channeling, right? Because you're like breaking through the fuzz. I can't see. I'm getting hot. You're breaking through the fuzz. You're making things come into focus. You are clearing the debris of the day, and my God, there's so much debris these days. Our phones are literally landmines, right? Like, open it up and you're like, he did what? And they did what? And they're where and what? Right? Like, there's just all these landmines that, even if it doesn't affect you personally, it can be upsetting, right? Like, oh, that whole thing has been destroyed, dismantled, and everyone is unemployed and hungry. And anyways, it's that kind of like, the news has always been inflammatory, right? Let's be honest. It's not like that's a new thing, but it's just the level of incompetence, the level of horrendous behavior, salacious behavior. It's hard to like I can't even imagine trying to raise kids in this era. Like, oh no, you can't swear, and you have to mind your P's and Q's. But none of them are. Nobody is on TV or in politics, right? Like, how do you go up against that? Oh, well, let me take your phone away. Does that even work anymore? Can you take people's phones away? I mean, the phones literally are a landmine, and the TV is a landmine. Everything's a landmine, right? So I truly believe that by channeling, right now, channeling, I'm tapping into my inner wisdom, my intuition, my heart, my third eye, my crown chakra, all the things you want to connect to in your higher vision. Because this is my logo, and it's just been refreshed for higher vision. See, it kind of looks like a tarot card, right? Because this is the way. You got to go with your inner wisdom these days. You cannot rely. No one's going to save us. You can't rely on media. You can't rely on your phone. You can't rely on social media, right? Like, it's all a hoax. A very well-designed hoax to trick us, right? So I call on you all to tap into your higher vision. And there's plenty of ways to do that, but the way I am recommending doing it is having a consistent drawing practice. And that also means if you want to come draw with me online, you're welcome to, because that has been a very powerful practice, to have a consistent online drawing group. And the group aspect of it is super importante, right? Like, it's cool to draw. A lot of us are social misfits. I get it. I'm complete social misfit. But to be able to be online a few times a week and just check in with and draw with a community has really made an enormous difference in my life. So, yeah, there we go. Like, do the thing you got to do. Save yourself, right? It's up to ourselves to save ourselves, right? And to find your people. I stay away from saying, find your tribe. I hear that's just racially charged to say, oh, I found my tribe, right? Well, it's not my tribe, right? And I'm not in a tribe, and that's not where I'm from. But I have a community, a solid community of fellow artists who realize the importance of sustaining and creative practice in order to feel better in these super bizarro days. So, happy Thanksgiving, everyone, right? So, like, lean into your gratitude, right? Gratitude will save you. It will. It does. I mean, even if just for a moment you just think about the things you're grateful for and you draw them, it's a great way, right? I'm going to jump in. I got my gratitude book right here. Oh, this one was a big hit. I just got to say, I'm grateful for when I come home. This is the best part of going out, is coming home. And it's so true. I mean, this week I have to go out a little bit, and I'm like, I don't have to. I've been invited, right? And I'm like, well, how can I get home? Like, how long do I have to stay? When can I get home and be with my dog, right? But let's also be grateful for gathering with friends, because this is my cousin. Oh, like when we're together, we just laugh nonstop. We don't even need this stuff. We just laugh, right? So I thought of her. And then here's, gratitude for being able to ride a bike at my age, right? And that's one of the reasons why I want to move back to Mexico City, is so I can ride a bike, right? And here's the last one. Just taking a cozy nap with my dog, right? I don't take many naps, but when I do, I take them with my dog. And I'm super grateful, right? Like, sometimes just to steal away and take a little nap is like the best medicine in the world, right? So take good care, everyone. These are super strange days, and they're getting more bizarre, and they're getting more expensive. Even if there's nothing else happening, the fact that everything is getting so expensive is stressful, right? Because are you earning more, or do you have more? I know some of you are not working, but those of us who are working, it's those with families, I don't even know how anyone's doing. Anyways, keep drawing your lines, keep making your gratitude list, develop a higher vision with your drawing, okay? Because it's gonna save my life, right? That's how I'm managing my remaining years on this planet, is with a higher vision through drawing. All right, everyone, happy Thanksgiving. Stay sane out there. I'll see you next time. Bye.